What if every answer you've been searching for, every strategy to build lasting wealth, has been sitting in plain sight for centuries, written down in the oldest, most influential book ever published? You've heard the doubts: money is corrupting, the rich are selfish, success is reserved for a chosen few. But what if that's exactly the lie holding you back, and the Bible lays out clear, universal principles of prosperity, and long before law of attraction became a buzzword, those truths were guiding the decisions of history's most successful people? Napoleon Hill spent years studying the world's wealthiest individuals and discovered a single, undeniable pattern. In every case, their mindset followed these timeless teachings. They didn't stumble into riches by accident. They disciplined their thoughts, aligned their beliefs with opportunity, and took concrete steps every single day toward their goals. And today you can apply those same principles. Think for a moment about the voice inside your head. How many times have you whispered to yourself, "I can't afford this," or "I'm just not cut out for success," or "I'll never get ahead"? Each time you speak that thought, you reinforce a barrier between you and the future you want. Now imagine replacing every limiting statement with a declaration that shifts your horizon. I deserve abundance. I attract resources and opportunities. Repeat it until it no longer feels like words but like truth. Your mind will take you exactly where you focus it, and this simple change becomes the seed for every achievement you pursue. Next, look at the circle you move in. Success is contagious, and so is discouragement. The people in your life shape your outlook more than you realize. When you spend time with individuals who talk about problems and complain, you absorb their mindset. When you surround yourself with people who discuss solutions, who share ideas, who push each other to learn and grow, you elevate your own expectations. Napoleon Hill called this the mastermind. It isn't a fancy club or exclusive network. It's a commitment to join forces with those who share your drive, your work ethic, and your vision. Seek out collaborators, mentors, even friendly competitors who will hold you accountable to the standards you set for yourself. Action is the proof of belief. You can affirm abundance, you can adjust your inner dialogue, you can master a positive mindset, but if you don't follow through with persistent effort, your words remain empty. Wealth doesn't arrive by chance, it is the result of deliberate, consistent action. Commit to small, daily steps toward your objective, an extra hour of focused learning before the world wakes up, a weekly review of your financial position, a clear goal written down in a journal that you revisit each morning. Track your progress, celebrate small wins, adjust your plan as you learn. Over weeks, months, and years, these incremental steps accumulate into breakthroughs you once thought impossible. Information is the seed from which your success grows. The world's wealthiest people did not rely solely on talent, they invested in education and experience. Read the time-tested classics, The Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, not as casual entertainment but as manuals for your future. Study biographies of those who built modern empires. How did Warren Buffett analyze his first stock? What routine did Elon Musk follow when he first pitched investors? How did Oprah Winfrey turn early setbacks into stepping stones? When you invest your time in understanding their decisions, their mindset, you shorten your own learning curve. Purpose gives your efforts direction. Without a clear why, you can wake up motivated one morning and distracted the next. Define your vision with precision. What problem will you solve? What legacy do you want to leave? Whom do you want to serve? Let that purpose guide each decision you make. When you know exactly why you're working, the daily grind becomes meaningful. You'll find energy you didn't know you had, and you'll refuse to settle for half measures. A strong purpose turns obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and keeps you moving forward when the path feels steep. Generosity amplifies your impact. True prosperity isn't about what you keep, it's about what you give. When you share your time, your knowledge, your resources without expecting an immediate return, you trigger a powerful principle. What you offer finds its way back to you, often multiplied. Mentor someone in your field, share an insightful article with a friend, donate a portion of your income to causes that matter. These acts of giving build goodwill, expand your network, and create a momentum that pure self-interest cannot match. The universe responds to value. When you provide value freely, value comes back to you in unexpected forms. Gratitude keeps your focus on possibility. Each morning, list 5 things you already own: your skills, your health, the relationships that support you, and acknowledge them with sincerity. This practice shifts your mindset from lack to recognition, from not enough to I have more than I realize. A grateful mind is open to opportunity, whereas a complaining mind only magnifies obstacles. Gratitude rewires your brain to notice solutions instead of problems, and that shift in attention often leads directly to new opportunities. Expect resistance and welcome it as part of the process. You will face setbacks, failed ventures, unexpected expenses, doors that close without explanation. That does not mean you're on the wrong path. Thomas Edison tested thousands of materials before finding the filament that worked. Henry Ford declared bankruptcy multiple times before building a company that changed transportation. Each setback taught them what didn't work so they could refine their approach. When you meet failure, analyze it, extract the lesson, then move forward with greater clarity and confidence. Fear is the biggest barrier to progress. It convinces you to stay safe, to settle for less than you deserve, to abandon your vision at the first sign of discomfort. Yet courage is not the absence of fear but action in spite of it. When fear strikes, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? In almost every case, it's manageable and you can recover. So act anyway. Each time you face a fear, you weaken its grip on you. Over time, you build a confidence that propels you into opportunities you would have once avoided. Discipline is the engine that sustains progress. Motivation sparks action, but discipline keeps it burning when enthusiasm fades. Decide on daily and weekly habits, morning planning sessions, dedicated study time, regular financial check-ins, and commit to them, regardless of how you feel. Consistency compounds. Just as saving small amounts each week grows into a substantial nest egg over time, consistent habits create unstoppable momentum in your life and career. There will be days you don't feel like it. Discipline carries you through. Above all, remember that these principles were laid out clearly centuries ago. They are not new, but they are timeless. You can dismiss them as outdated, or you can apply them and watch them transform your reality. Guard your thoughts by monitoring your self-talk. Choose your circle by aligning with those who lift you higher. Take daily, measurable actions toward your goals. Learn continuously by reading and studying the lives of those you admire. Define your purpose and let it be the compass that guides every decision. Give generously without expecting immediate returns. Practice gratitude until it becomes your default mindset. Face your fears with deliberate courage. Build your life on disciplined routines that outlast fleeting motivation. Today, decide what you will do with this knowledge. Will you watch one more video and move on, or will you make a declaration out loud to yourself and to the world that you will apply these truths? Say it now, I will apply, and let that be the turning point. Feel that phrase echo through your mind and into your actions. From this moment forward, every choice you make aligns with the path of true prosperity. Your future will no longer be left to chance. It starts when you act today.